Wow. Let's go to upside down. Excuse me. Who is not here? Oh, Zhonghen is not here. Sorry, I've still got topping. Okay, let's share. Qing'an, are you ready? We're going to show your homework. Don't mind when we start first. Okay, I cannot move. Give me a minute. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
that one is a long time ago, I think.
Yeah, but I did not
Yeah.
go through with you, right?
You did, I think that we.
I did, man. No lah.
You did what?
I did lah.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
really, bro. I really can't remember. So sorry. This one went through
Yeah.
already. Oh,
Yeah.
so sorry. How about this one? As you can see, using a black colored ink and your handwritings is really very dangerous, to be honest. So after that, if I'm not wrong, you use the blue color ink, right? This one's right. This one, did I go through? No, right?
I think you went through. Yeah.
So you can see the blue color ink is much better. So all of you listen up. If you're doing your O-level exam, the best is use blue color ink. If it's a black color ink, then that's it. Very hard to see, you see. Very hard to see. At least the blue color ink were kind of justified to show a little nicer. Qinghan, agree now? My advice is use blue color ink for your O-level exam, especially if your handwriting is very squeezy, small, not very big. Okay, then best like this one. I like your signature here, very nice. Okay, very good. Like this one, sincerely also, you see. I can tell that you don't like to write from the way you write your handwritings. Correct now, Qinghan?
Yeah,
Let's be honest,
I'm fine with writing. It's just
Why?
I don't like it. I guess. I'm fine with it.
Sorry?
I
You
don't
don't like.
like it, but it's fine. I don't know.
No, no, unless you go to poly, even in JC, you still have to use your hand to write. Seriously. Okay, let's go. Thanks, Qing'an. So I hope the next lesson you hand in, your handwriting will be much better. I think you also told me, like, correct me if I'm wrong, your teacher also not complain, also mention and feedback about your handwriting. All right, let's go to Hazel. So this is the one, Hazel. Then I forgot the mark. 对吗？
No,
是这个
I give you like the full one. This is just my planning.
Yeah, I have everything. Yeah, it's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I have everything. Yeah, I confirm. Then to
Okay.
make sure,
好。
just to make sure. Then this one, right? 对吗？
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make sure. But we have to go through the draft first, as usual.
Mm.
So you have all these things here. Good. Okay, the to from date. We are done. Dear Mrs. Day, reading Mrs. Day. Reading Mrs. Day, I'm Hazel Low, the chairperson of class. This is I was tasked with selecting two post-exam activity. Okay. So during your draft, you put this help. What is this? Hands-on interest amongst classmates. Art and craft, develop in empathy, develop what? Gross what? What is this?
Huh? Where?
What is this word?
Gross motor skills.
Oh, motor skill. It looks like water to me, sorry. Okay. Then after that, paragraph 3, organize and carry out. Okay. Okay, so this is good to have a draft like this to give you a head start, able to write your situation writing SW. Prepare presentation. Presentation of what? Okay, presentation of the project work or what? Thank you for your time and practice. I hope you will consider my suggestion on this. Okay, thank you. All right, this is your draft. Hey, sir, ready? Wow, very good. Yes, correct. So, right, very good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Hey. Oh, post-exam activity. Okay, good. By the way, this one should be on top.
Oh, but for my school, they say need to like write over here, then underline it. Yeah, I don't know why. Like they just say need to do that. So I just did it.
Oh, okay, good. At least you pay attention in the class, share. But in the real world, whether on top, above, before, after, main thing, as long as you have the title, that's very important. Of you listen up. Antina is here now. 2, 4, 6, 7. Who is not here? 好像少了一个人呢。我感觉好像少一个人。Can't think of it now, sorry. Okay, come, Hazel.
I am Hazel Low, the chairman of 406. I have been appointed by my form teacher, Mr. Tan, to propose post-exam activities for the graduating cohort. I am honored to provide my input. Firstly, I have chosen the...
Sorry, my dear, sorry. I'm thinking nothing wrong with the introduction. Okay, but maybe I'm quite OCD. I will add one more sentence. Here are the lists for your per usual. Can write down the word PURUSAL. Here are the list of for your per usual. That means it's for your consideration per usual. Okay, is PERUSAL. All right.
Okay.
I like the way you put firstly, secondly. If you are writing SW with this kind of proposal or suggestions or reports, examiner like us, I love to see firstly, second, because you are telling the examiner that I'm very organized. And it's very true, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to the real world, when you do this boss firstly, secondly, that means they are following your methodologies. Carry on.
Firstly, I have chosen the Industrial Attachment Program. The hands-on interaction and experience may be an unforgettable memory for students. Furthermore, talks and forums covering relevant skills can help students... Yeah.
Sorry. I thought as was great. No, it's okay. There's a reason why when you scan and put inside. So very, very careful, ladies and gentlemen. I got a feeling that now all your essays is going to be scanned and sent to Cambridge to mark, rather than your original copy, So be careful of your handwriting. Okay, please, for goodness sake, can you all please check with your teachers? So sorry, I'm away from the school for a while already. Unless I go back and check with my English department teachers. But as far as concerned, the last time I was told that all the exam candidates, their work, their exam paper are being scanned. But I was thinking, what the hell? It's a double job. Can you imagine so many pieces of paper? How they really scan one by one? And what happens if they scan wrongly or they have some, scan until like not very clear? How? I don't know, seriously. Or is it really through original copy and sent to Cambridge in England to mark? So if you have the chance, please speak to your English teacher and ask them, sure, is it true or not? Okay, like it's like good to have comparison skills. Carry on, covering relevant skills can help.
Covering relevant skills can help students plan for their future. There are two industries to choose from, being healthcare and news and media. Students shall vote for whichever activity they are more interested in and partake in it. Both industries have their appeal, and I am sure students will seize the opportunity to join either. They can learn more about their separate industries and discover more about themselves, whether they want to pursue work in said industry or not. Plus, the challenges they go through in this activity could require teamwork, allowing students to form camaraderie with people of similar interests.
Very good. I like the two things here. Please write, I'm sure. That means you're very persuasive and convincing and enticing to share. I'm sure that student will seize, the keyword is seize, That means 我们一定要抢到这个 opportunity. And that is the best. You know, opportunity is like seizing the opportunity. You don't say just take the opportunity. That means when you seize means you don't want to let it go. You want to confirm that this opportunity is in your hand and you're going to make use of it for the future use. Okay, well done. Wait, I move up the things first.
The Big Brother program, where students mentor an underprivileged child. This activity allows students to develop empathy, which is an important soft skill to have. Not only that, students are also giving back to society by guiding future leaders. Similarly to the industry attachment program, students can choose to mentor, I think I was supposed to say like the children in sports or arts and crafts, whichever they prefer. When then they would travel to their
Who is
separate
the they,
venues. The students.
Okay. Then they again. So please, children, no, leaders, not children, sorry. You're being influenced by you, Hazel. Instead of putting then, it's okay to put then, but why don't you say, in fact, these students, as a matter of fact, these students, indeed, these students, nevertheless, these students, has such students. So you add a few more words. Carry on.
As they say, all work and no play make John's a dull boy. Without
Wow,
hobbies,
fist pop. Well done. I love it. Fist pop.
without hobbies like having interest in sports or arts, someone would be boring and uninteresting. Arts and sports are also known for stimulating critical thinking and problem-solving skills, which can be beneficial to their future as well. In addition, teamwork and communication, be it with the underprivileged children or with fellow classmates, can be fostered through this activity.
Very true. The keyword can be fostered means you have to add in more to that.
After the program, students could go into groups and create a short presentation, sharing the highlights of their activity with their classmates. They could include pictures and videos, letting their classmates immerse in the experience. Classmates are able to ask questions.
Oh, ask.
Yeah.
I thought I was reading that day. Say classmates are able to raise question.
Yeah, I thought you would say that.
Yeah, okay, be careful, all of you. Seriously, you know what I mean? Okay, 我认识你这么多年，我知道你应该是say ask，可是有些 examiner 是很 very maybe not say stuck out. They are just like that. You cannot write properly. I don't want to mark, lor. I mark you differently. You're at the mercy of the marker. You are at the mercy of the leniency of the marker. And you are at the grace of marker depends on his or her mood that day. Okay, if it's bad mood, sorry, but you are not supposed to bring your mood to mark paper. That is absolutely wrong. Okay, just like when you have problem and mood, and go to work and bring the moods to the work, it's very unprofessional, unethical, and unjust. But that we are human, right? We are human to tend to fall into this. It's not easy to feel it, okay? But that's how it works. Okay. 还有吗？还有。
Oh, yeah. Forcing students to reflect on their experience. Someone once said, looking back so that the view looking forward is clearer, highlighting the importance of reflection. I believe through sharing their reflection with their classmates, students can also value this activity more and be grateful for it. Thank you for taking the time to read through my suggestions. I hope they will be considered and of help to you. Yours sincerely, Hazelo.
So you see, thank you very much. You realize the reflections that you can see that this month, every lesson there is a reflection by right. And this reflections is really important, not just for today's every lesson in Zoom, but you also will kind of resonate and will enforce in your further study, especially if you're going for JC, there will be a lot of reflections. The reason of reflection for JC or even university is to allow you to see whether you enhance your learning, the ISREC. Okay, your imply, supply, apply, reply, rely, and comply, to see whether you have really mastered the topic well. You know why Ma and Tanner and Nicole and Xing and Zhonghen and Qihan and Luo Ling and Hazel? Because I don't want to pour cold water on anybody of you. No, sorry. I mean, I'm teaching for so many years. Every time I see a student, a lot of students go JC. Some of them drop out. I'm not sure you ask your drop out in wow, at least 50% will drop out from J1 or even J2, there'll be another 50% will fail their JC. And the other five, see your competition to go to NUS, NTU, the 5 university or local U, it's very squeezy the door. And the first year when you go in, it's like very fast, lightning speed. So the teacher and the lecturer will have no time to really go through with you, in a very systematic way. So last few days, I'll just share with you. Thank you for this essay. And since we're talking about reflection, so last few days, I was doing total defense with my police officer, and we went to a primary school. So one of them was from, actually, he's an NS boy. He's from Eunola JC. So I shared with him. I asked him, he said, sir, how's your life in JC? Then I asked, is there a lot of reflections and what? He said, oh, a lot. Every time after one subject, we have to write a report. We have to come out to present. We have to do this and that. You are talking about Eunola JC and other JC as well. Though I do not teach JC, but I always like to do cross-referencing to make sure whatever I teach is not about Sec4. It's about, further study. And of course, in university, you will have to do a lot of these type of things. So it's good to write. So, and then last few days when I was telling my student face-to-face class, I said, you all have to write 500 words. The girl was stunned. Huh? 这么多字? I said, then you don't go to university, lor. University is at least a few thousand words. I leave it to you. It's your life, not my life. Because I'm telling you now, the more you write, the better you are. And of course, those of you who your handwriting is not as good. Seriously, please improve it. If not, you're going to regret in the real world, especially when some people are very sarcastic. Well, your hand got spasm. Your hand cramp. Some people will talk like that. But I think now it's seldom to be so. So there are people who still think they are very yaya papaya one. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Hazel. Finally, I clear your homework. Okay, it's definitely a very good piece of work and sharing. Okay, so let's talk about today's lesson, places and society. So we will talk about this places and society where we talk about the 7 wonders. Okay, the 7 wonders of the world are the group of places around the globe that are considered to be one of the good importance. These are the Colosseums in Italy, the Petra in Jordan, the Chichen Itza in Mexico, the Christ the Redeemer in Brazil, the Machu Picchu in Peru, Taj Mahal in India, and the Great Wall of China. So why we are talking about all these 7 wonders? Lord, can you give me an idea?
Maybe they are all historical places.
Yes, of course.
Serve importances. Like they are important in the history of how we developed.
My dear, definitely their importance. But you see, why is it important? Like wait. Your son and daughter ask, Mommy, sleeping early, is it important? Then you say, yeah, it's important. Then you go back to your room and do your work. Then your son and daughter will be GG. 我也懂 important 多 important 对吗，洛琳？你应该怎么跟你儿子女儿讲？说 it's important because 早睡早起对身体好，这样就不会怎么样，你懂意思吗？ Yeah. Okay. Carry on. Carry on. Who want to read? Lauren?
Okay, I'll read. The traditional 7 wonders of the ancient world include the Great Pyramid of Giza, the Colossus of Rhodes, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Mausoleum.
I don't know where is this place. I just happened to Google it and it should be a very good place. Carry on. These are the very ancient 7 wonders.
At Halicarnassus, the temple of Artemis, the statues of Zeus at Olotopia.
The Hanging Garden of Babylon, have you heard of before? Very nice place. You can Google now. It's a very nice place. A super nice place where nowadays in what do you call the multi-story car park got these gardens. That's how you get about. okay, the hanging gardens, which is now all the multi-story covered gardens. That's how they got their ideas from there. That's how they make the place in Singapore, like, you know, the gardens of the Marina Garden by the base. Yeah? Singapore, but okay, all this, you see, that is how those parts are now rolling. You understand all these are very great importance. It helps to improve the situations by beautifying Singapore as the garden city. So with the seven wonders, it actually kind of beautified in the past where, you know, they don't have all the technology, but they use this. The Hanging Garden of Babylonians as a story, because the queen it came from a very beautiful forest city. Then when he married to a king who stayed in the desert and end up, you know, she was very miserable, cannot see all the beautiful serenes. So the king brought all the exotic plants, everything, and built up on top of the castle. Okay, and then shows to the world how he loved his wife. The Taj Mahal is a very sad thing. Okay, so like Chinatown, Little India, now National Museum, Singapore. Okay, this you know, right? You all went through the learning journey for the past few years. Okay, so these are all these things actually you can use it for the situation writing. It can help you. So in case your cousin or whoever come to Singapore from Australia, from other countries, or some of your foreign exchange student, who, you know, foreign exchange student want to come and then propose the principal or ask you to propose and ask you find out more details. Okay, these are the places. Okay, so Uncle Raymond has helped you to find all these places. Oh yeah, recently yesterday, our Prime Minister Lawrence Wong want to make the hawker center to be more lively, more interesting, and more supportive because he's now in the UNESCO, one of the things here. Okay. All right, let's give your definition, children, about these places and this one. But meanwhile, maybe you can look at the GP essay first, okay? Zhonghan, can you read the first paragraph, please?
Over the years, society has undergone countless changes at a dizzying speed, making it unrecognizable from how the world looked like just 30 years ago. With the advent of technological advancement, many have launched the growth and the improvements that society has experienced during this time of progress. However, many also worry about the place that heritage and tradition have in the society as the world continues to progress. The fear is that as the world progresses, there will be no place for heritage and traditions in the modern world, leading to their eventual demise in favor of progress. The pessimistic outlook, however, may not hold true as the continued progress of society does not have to mean that our heritages will be lost forever. In fact, it could herald a new age in which heritage and traditions regain in their preponderant role in society.
Look at this word first. Go and get into your dictionary. Pessimistic. Burns, yes, these three words. Okay, these are three words. And it's true, Zhonghan. When you read this, you realize that, wow, very sad. If I don't bring out those Hanging Garden of Babylonian, Taj Mahal, or the Mexico, that temple, all these things, then you may ask, why should I know Qinghan, right? Hazel, Xingyuan, Athena, and Nicole, why should I learn all these things? Because it ever came out in a comprehension passage before. To test you, see, comprehension passage can come out from like geography, history, anything. And this is just to see how widely you read. What is your general knowledge? How can you improve on it? How can you enhance on it? And because in the real world, sometimes if you use all these things like Great Wall of China or lot, I used that in my debate when I was in JC, saying that we need this kind of protective like Great Wall of China. Of course, it was being refuted by the opposition party lah, to say that no, the Great Wall was being penetrated and attacked by barbarians. Okay. Then you say, oh, why? Even though without the war, let's say without the war, it will even worse, right? The attack will be faster. But with the war, at least it delay and deter and detects enemies better than without a war. So I use the word prevention is better than cure. Of course, our debate team wants that. Wow, that is a long passage. I think after this, but last one, okay. We're going to read this one. And Tina, can you read to me until, okay, good, until I say, oh, this one is a very long one. So,
The progress of society has in fact allowed for the increasing preservation of heritage and traditions in society. The leaps that society has made in technology and research have allowed traditions and historical events to be better analyzed and documented than ever before. They have allowed us to shift through hundreds of years of heritage and digitalize historical records.
you know, 读完了这边啊 Okay, thanks. Carry on, Natalie. Natalie, your turn. Natalie, are you? I'm not Natalie. Why calling Natalie? Nicole, sorry. Nicole, sorry. Nicole.
From where?
This ensure
Information deemed crucial to the heritage of diverse cultures across the world is safely and securely stored, and that these cultures continue to thrive in the modern world. In 2018, one of the biggest museums, the Smithsonian announced that it will be embarking on a grand project to digitalize much of its existing collection of artifacts and fossils.
very sad. Okay, thank you. Very sad. Because they have to use their imagination power to look through, digitize, because they can't find the original things. Very sad. What to do? Because all the thing has been lost, the artifact cannot be found. So whatever they have found from the past, they would make it digitalized, make it more lively and more useful so that it can be able to see like real world like that. Okay. Carry on, last sentence. Making them. Nicole, sorry. Making them
more accessible to academics and the general public. This endeavor
okay,
not
okay, thank you. Xing Yuan.
This endeavor
Louder.
not only allows for a more comprehensive catalogue of artifacts to be recorded, but also ensures that the history and heritage of these artifacts are protected should anything happen to the physical artifacts themselves.
Somali is actually the people. Somalia is a country, yeah. A very heavily deep-rooted pirates and terrorists. Carry on.
Somali architecture uses archival
Archival 就是 records are being kept. Okay, right now this archival the archivals are record being kept. There's this places when occupation free spot. Archival is a place where you keep all the past records, history records. Not necessarily history record, can be a present record, like the doctors, the documents, in the hospital, they will archive all the old patient records. Carry on.
Archival research and 3D modeling to replicate and preserve buildings from pre-war Mogadishu.
Yeah, that country very horrible one. You go there, then you go and Google. It's also another horrible place to stay, which I think is in Africa as well. And were destroyed.
And which were destroyed during the Somalian Civil War. The Digital Giza project is another such example. By digitalizing over 40 years of
Archaeological dig 那个
discovery,
past. Archaeologist is a person who go and dig the past, go and dig the history, dig the bones of dinosaur, all these discoveries.
discoveries online and displaying them through 3D models. It has allowed anyone around the world, academic or not, to experience the amazing heritage that
The what? Why I deleted out? Oh gosh, seriously. Oh, I think I accidentally. No, cannot be. Where? Don't tell me I deleted off. Let me see. Did I see whether I did it? Oh, oops. Give me a minute. What's wrong with me today? You may Oh, sorry, there's supposed to something I think I accidentally deleted off the. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's supposed to have more. All right, let's look at this picture here. I'm not sure is this still continue. That's why it cannot be so short. Give me a minute, 应该是没有了。OK，不用紧。Have you spared a thought for your loved one? Look at this poster here. I always like to use this poster to talk about source-based questions and visual graphic text. So you can see that's this one here. Oh my God. Background, the D here. Foreground. Okay. Ayo. Okay. Okay, so this is the foreground here. The foreground, you can see that, first of all, we must have four corners. One of the corner here is a health promotion board here. Quit the line. Quit line, and there's number to call, and then this is the information, and then here's another quitting, and then other. So the foreground shows you that this is the girl, a lady, the net here, and the information here. The middle ground is the most important one to show the face of this lady. The blue color is the center of attractions. And then the background, of course, is quitting is harder. Not quitting is even harder. So the background is a very gray color. It don't show very colorful rainbow to show that this is a very down, right? I didn't right. You see, look at this picture. I think nobody will want to smoke or take a cigarette. So this background is very bad, very down. The tone is definitely very serious, very sad, very melancholic. So let's talk about Prata. What is the purpose of this? The purpose is to ask you to quit smoking lah. Is it reliable? Of course. Then health promotion board. Who is the audience? The first audience is people who want to smoke. The second audience is I want to smoke, but I look at the picture, I don't want to smoke. The third audience is Luo Ling. I know Luo Ling want to smoke. I show this picture to Luo Ling. I tell her not to smoke. Okay, example, Luo Ling, the eyes are so big. Yeah, I do smoke. I smoke in school. The way I thought, I smoking. The other smoking, not the 抽烟那个 smoke. I smoke my way through. Okay, just kidding. I think Hazel also laughing. I also smoke in school, but not the cigarette smoking. Okay. So these are the three things very important. So what is the tagline? The tagline is, this is the main important. You see, you realize if there's an exclamation mark or big capital letter, that means their tone is very strong, serious, and the message is really direct to you. And of course, the 8W and 1H lah, okay, all these things. Okay? Okay? So this eye syrup, I think some of you attend my social study last Sunday, you know what is eye syrup. Like you can infer, you can use these two different types, right? You can infer, let me make it smaller. Okay, you can infer. You can compare, of course, compare with two pictures, but here only got one picture. Is it reliable? What is it useful? Yeah, very useful. Now, all sources are definitely useful. Listen up. All sources in social study, everything are all useful. But there is always a limitations of reliability. So what is the purpose of doing this? Same, you realize both of then you see out of these two, both of them are quite similar. So you got two ways of doing it. Okay. So okay, now you know this one already enforced, and this will be the last visual graphic text for the time being for the next few months, because after that we are doing comprehension passage already. So you know our awareness, beautify, collect, describe, explain, and things like that. Okay, let's do this. Wait, oh, wait, hello. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, let's do these 5 questions. I'm not going to assist you in any help. As usual, if you can, of course, the only thing I can tell you is the three ground. Can I use this? The foreground, the middle ground, and the background, okay? And then the 4 corners. And of course, the tagline, the provenance, remember, plus, minus, or neutral, same thing, okay? I hope you can see. Okay, no, we cannot see. Okay, much better. Let's go. Are you done? This one not very difficult, right? 哎呦，没有人做到啊 ！Seriously 啊，哎呦，so disappointing。哇，done already 啊，Hazel. Well, you always the first one 呢。You think F1 啊？
Yeah,
Hey,
just fast like that.
hey, sorry, bro. I only can disturb you for another 8 months. Then I'm going to miss you. I cannot disturb you. Remember, especially 4A, I realized there's some trick for this. When you choose both, ask yourself, please remember the eye syrup antenna. Remember, compare it. 如果你儿子讲妈咪两个苹果都一样的， then 你就要问他为什么 both are equally the same, even though one is a red apple, one is a green apple, right, Nicole? Sorry, I just now I mentioned you and Natalie because I got a student also that start with N. So how you tell antenna whether it's a red apple or green apple? When your son or daughter say both are the same, and your son and daughter is 5岁而已哦。金汉、Nicole、Hazel、心远、钟恒 and 若琳，你的孩子啊，不管是男是女，只有5岁嘞。可是他跟你讲啊，妈咪 both apples both are the same， then 你想糟糕了，难道我的孩子是 color blind 啊？一个 green 一个 red，why do you think so? They say both， and then 呢？他比你聪明，讲妈咪 both also give the vitamins A and C. And do you know both apples say that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. You are my apple of the eyes. I love you, mommy. Oh my God, Antenna. 我跟你讲，5岁的孩子这样讲话是不是很聪明？对吗？所以你要知道找出那个 both， 为什么要讲 both？ 我不是给你这个提议，这个 answer hint 在这边的。但你如果讲你的，为什么他们有不同呢？ In terms of the tone, in terms of the purpose, in terms of what kind of comparison. 如果一个 Taj Mahal 跟一个故宫啊 the Imperial, 故宫 in Chinese, in English what you call the Summer Palace or the Imperial Palace. What is the difference? Neither. That means both of them are not using modern technology. True not? Jihan, correct not? The Taj Mahal and the palace itself, they do not use the modern technology, means the cranes or the what 3D, the what AutoCAD or the canvas to design. Get it now? Okay, now who have not sent in? Hazel, 洛琳, Xingyuan, Antenna, Jihan, 还有2个啊。他知道吗，Antenna？周末你今天心情不好啊？
Tired.
脸臭臭啊？
Tired.
Oh, thank you, guys. They are tired of me. She said, I'm tired of you, Uncle Raymond. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Yeah, you're tired of me, but I'm not tired of all of you. Can tell, Okay, no worry, no worry. Thank you for sharing, for your honesty. No, I know you're not tired of me. You're damn bloody tired of me, okay? But 笑了笑了 okay. 逗你笑 Okay. 有时候你们来月经呢，还是太过操劳 please. Seriously. After this, take a break, relax, drink a hot, warm milk. Okay, that's very important. Okay. Eh呦，还有谁还没有给啊？中文你给了吗？还没有。洛林给了吗？齐安给了吗？齐安给了。你哥给了吗？你哥？哦，你哥还没有哈。好的，我再等你们一下。This is your last visual graphic for the next few months, so please kindly do it properly, okay? Because next week we are going to do a comprehension passage. Should doing a comprehension passage already, Okay, we have done a SW, situation writing, we have done essay. Remember the 2 essay now? 思妍，你懂啊？那 2 essay 对吗？5个 essay 做2个 essay 有没有 ？Nicole 记得吗？ You're supposed to submit today by right. Never mind, but the 2 essay I will keep chasing you. It's a must compulsory to hand in these 2 essay. You know why, Antenna? Because these 2 essay will help in your social study and for your JC preparations of this topic. And then yeah, the visual graphic text we are doing now for the couple of 3 lessons or 4. And then we're going to do a comprehension passage. And slowly I'll be teaching you some summary skills. Very fast, another 3 more weeks. We're going to have school holidays already, huh? Thank you, Zhonghan. Nicole, are you done, my dear? Thank you, Nicole. Let's go for the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I go and feed this. I think I have to better do something with this laptop. Very slow now. Okay. Love all things Chinese. Why is it love all things Chinese? First of all, you have to look at the. Yeah. I'll do this one. Why is it love all things Chinese? Of course, the pictures tells you that they are visiting all the Chinese. Okay, this is definitely in China. And then fancy a sting in Chinese. Fancy, the keyword is fancy. Do you really like to see Chinese product? Do you like Chinese delicacy? Do you like Chinese cuisine? Do you like Chinese fashion? Do you like Chinese characters? I find that Chinese characters are very interesting. 一笔一勾一画一捺 very interesting. Right, so how many of you get it correct? Well, it seems like everyone mostly are all correct. Living in China, 没有嘞，他没有讲 living in China 嘞。Inside into China exchange programs, you spend 2 months attending classes, you will have the opportunity to stay with a host, weekends. Okay, because of that, right, Xian, you thought you're staying in China. Very misleading or love all things. Hey, sir, what makes you think that it's love all things in China?
Because the questions say the image. Like the image only. So I just look at the image. I never look at the content of the thing.
But it also can be living in China. Oh, 对哦，没有人住在那边哦。
Yeah, that's the thing. Then like a day in the life of a Chinese student, but
没有，
mostly they're
没有。
going to be studying.
对，
So I
对，
just say love all things China.
Very good. The keyword is the image. Okay, that means focus the image. So you see, it's like you say, love all things. Do you like to go travel? I love to go to Gugong. I went twice in Beijing. If I go the 3rd time, the 4th time, I will still want to visit that place. And also a Great Wall of China, definitely. That time I cried was during autumn or winter time. So I now have to go to summer. My retirement will be all the way in China, visiting all different parts of China. There's no way I want to go to France. Okay, next question is the select for the hospitality. Suggests that the host family have been carefully screened and chosen after they have been assessed to welcoming the foreign students staying in their homes. Let's look at every answer. It means that okay, thanks, Hazel. Okay, thanks, Rodling. Rodling, correct. Okay, thanks, Xiyuan. Wow, good. Antenna, I like your answer. Good. Thank you, Xian. Thank you, Zhonghan. Okay. Nicole, when you say they, you must be careful. Okay? Families, who? Based on how friendly the families are. 知道吗, Nicole? 你看你的朋友, now you understand why gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, that I want you to put your answer not to me, to share with the whole groups. Okay? So Nicole, be careful because this type of questions, best is to write a bit longer, 12 to 15 words to say that it's based on how friendly the families are in order to take care of the foreigners so they feel a sense of belonging. Wow, steady, confirm, full marks. Okay? 记住不要写太短. Your aim is to go JC. Your answer like this is usually Sec 1 and 2. And some teacher might quite, sorry, not teacher, the marker might quite piss off. So be careful on that. The clause is going an extra mile, 有吗？全部一样吗？ Okay, I think I can skip number 3. Should be the same. The clause is going for the extra mile to ensure that I did not feel out of place. What is the question asked you? What is the question asking? Identify a clause in text 2 which demonstrate hospital. What is the meaning of hospitality? Qihan. Stay in hospital.
No, like treat like you like yeah, that's it. Like friendliness or something.
Brother, you're going for oral exam, don't say must be. Hey, brother,
like
confident already.
how they treat
Hey, who's the day? Who's the day?
how the host families will like treat like how well the host families will treat the students, I think.
Okay, hospitality is 你有听过这句话吗？我们华人，对不起啊，请多多包涵，有招待不周，请多多包涵。Hospitality means that making yourself like that you are most welcome. The word hospital itself is actually to stay in the hospital, right? And being well taken care, 无微不至的, right? Okay, with a heart and soul taking care. When they say, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, bear with my hospitality. With I did not meet your expectations. Please pardon me. So the hospitality here refers to how well you give the guests who come to your place in 3 things: the care, support, and the comfort. 你听过对不起，请包涵，有招待不周，请多多包涵，当做是自己的家这样 ，OK？ Thank you, 秦汉。So both 4A, both. It says that readers are encouraged to join the program. Yeah, obviously, it's both. I think both. A lot of people put both. Okay, Xingyan. How do you know, Xingyan? It's both. 4A. Did you choose both, my dear?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You choose text 2.
Huh?
Your 4A, you choose text 2.
No, I choose both one.
难道我是看错啊？谁选 text 2？是 Antenna 写错，对不对啊？为什么你选 both 啊？Antenna 写 text 2 sorry， 我看错 answer。为什么啊，宝贝？为什么你会选 both 啊？Explain please.
Because both of them are encouraging.
Sorry, I was
people.
coughing. I did not hear your answer.
Because both of
Sorry,
them are,
can you repeat again?
because both of them are encouraging people to join.
Encouraging what, my dear?
Encouraging people to join.
Encouraging people to join. Is it? Did you say join?
Yeah.
Okay, join what?
Like join this this Insight in China exchange program.
对了，懂吗 Nico? To join what? Join what? Join my what? Join small. Join secret society or join police force, or join what? Or join the historical club or join the exchange program to allow them to stay in China to get more influence and able to adopt and the environments to see what China is inside. I would love to, man. You are damn bloody lucky to have this kind of exchange program. When I think your daddy, mommy, and myself, when we are in secondary school, we don't have all these luxury to exchange program, exchange 吃草都没有啊. This text is mainly informative in nature. The answer is what? Text 2, right? Is it text 2? My stupid cough and flu come back again. Text 1, informative. Why is it informative? You look at text 2, it's taken from a social media post by a participants of the previous year program. So it's not informative. This will be more, text will be more experiential, more personal touch. Agree not, Rolly? Why are you laughing?
Oh, because I thought informative was informal. And then I was like, oh shit, it's
Oh, you are not the first person to tell me informative, you thought informal, right? 对吗？ 不是 informative 就是那个资料啊。The information given, okay, different 啊。The informer and informative is two different words 哦。Then 如果你 take out AT 的 inform 啊 ，inform 就是告诉你，对吗 ？Informative means 就是要告诉你这些资料是什么东西啊。可是 text 2不是告诉你资料，告诉你the documents like all the things. But text 1 is to give you the information what to do, the descriptive of these. But text 2 is more to the experience, and you want to share, like it's like I just returned and I feel the person, the host family take care of me well. I feel it's good. If I've given a second chance, I will visit them. Very informative? No. To give you a more recount, a more sharing of experiences, sharing of his thoughts. Yeah, you can be say informative at Rolling. Because from there, you give me an informative, more informed of what I do next time. If I go and visit another host family, I can get some idea from this ex-student in the social media. So realize visual graphic text 我觉得 MOE 做这个是非常好 and it's super useful definitely not just for social study, but in real life seriously this one is really, I don't think other countries are doing this based on my teaching experience. I've seen a couple of school are not widely use it, but I feel that this visual graphic text, those is only 5 marks is very, very, very good. But very sad everyone listen you only have not many practices for this you should already have one lesson just to do visual graphic text. 这个真的很重要，你以后你出来社会你就明白为什么这个很重要。For example, if you are going for holiday, you go to Chan's brother. For example, next year, yes, you're going for the poly or JC, you need the information, right? All the details. Then after that, you graduate. Some of you going for university for the girls. You're going to look for, just like my good friend's son, and now is in Melbourne, just few days flew to Melbourne. He also my ex-student. So I asked him, hey, bro, Sean, how you find the information, all these things? Oh, I Google it, I search, I get friends who are now in Melbourne, study there. And he flew all the way by himself there, no? Okay, and get all these things. Of course, he's already adult. So why I want to use this, because he also helped in my T cartel and with a lot of brochure. He know how to do, he's like a graphic and videographer, you know. So all this information helped him to improve his quality and how he get into University of Melbourne. 我觉得这个才是真正的。You see, comprehension skill is to allow you to understand the passage. Why? Because the word comprehension is to understand. So it can be in a law, it can be in a medicine, it can be anything. So you see, English is real language, not just English. Your Chinese 理解问答也好 ，OK， 词语填充也好，什么这些其实语文真的是息息相关 ，very important. Sorry I'm not against math I always say you don't use dy dx to buy a roti prata. Let's be honest. Agree or not, right? You use 就是多少钱5毛就是5毛，1块就是1块的。可是当你吃那个 roti prata 的时候，那个口感，那个 description, the critics of the roti prata, is it crispy? Is it boring? Is it curry hot? All these things, you see, that makes the business to grow, multiply, and divide the love, and subtract all the bad things, and add on more customer. Okay. Sorry, I always try to emphasize both are equally important, but the emphasis is like, you see, like the green apple and the red apple, both are having the same in terms of, not because of color, in terms of the vitamins, in terms of the phrase, an apple a day keep the doctors away. And ladies and gentlemen, good luck to you. I don't think anybody can make it. I'm not looking down on you on this. This is an adjective, right? So what you need to do is very simple. Oh, this is sickening. Why are this? I want to make it very. There are 12 of them. So identify the adjective. So you see, which one comes first? Is it A or B? So adjective follow this order. Take note of all this order. Why you straight away give me B? Hazel. I haven't started.
You asked me what is this, so I said B.
Oh, sorry. 哦，对不起，对不起。I hope can make it like that, then you can see all the chart. Oh, I'm so sorry. Idiot. Sorry, I had to put like that. Listen, in my guidebook to better English, there's a pattern of it. There's a, you see, which one comes first? Follow this order, number first, opinion, size, shapes, age, condition, color, pattern, origins, material purpose. Nicole, you might ask me, Uncle Raymond, seriously, if I'm going to write an essay using adjective, I have to follow this order? Strictly speaking, 秦汉、心远、中恒、浩璇，没有浩璇，中恒、若琳 Antenna and Hazel and Nicole. Yes, strictly speaking, yes. But sometimes the teacher won't bother. As long as you can give me 3 descriptive, there you are. Okay, I leave it to you. Thank you. I'll come back in 2 minutes time. 多一定要读啊。You're done? Go. Hazel again. Always must be Hazel. You're so fast. Wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow,
I
wow.
finished fast.
First time to see there's an arrangement on antenna, right? You know adjective, 第一次看过哦。第一次吗 antenna for adjective 这个是真的一个 rule 欸。你知道 math 也是有 formula adjective 也是有 formula 的哦。不要哭，不要哭，这是做 antenna And then 不要哭，不要擦眼睛。哎呦，可怜了，宝贝，我知道你今天打野也不要这样嘛，做 adjective 要哭到这样。Nico，给他 tissue paper。OK， OK， Nico 第一次看过哦，是吗？还是有看过 ？Nico first time? No, first time 啊？秦汉 first time? So seriously, you realize that sometimes some teachers who are very particular one, they will make sure that you follow this order. All in already 哈。中文你写了吗？中文？对了，我check一下哈，对不起啊，我看一下啊。Hazel、新源、中恒、齐汉 and Dina、洛林。Okay, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. And tell me how many correct. I'm not going to go through because of time constraint. You need to write your reflection and the descriptions of it. Okay. So it's AA, B. Just tell me out of 12, you got how many correct? Here you come. Well done. Well done. Well done, Dina. Well done. Hey, what happened if I take away the formula and I give you another 12 more? Hazel, can you do it?
I'm not even looking at the formula. I just said whichever sounds right. Then I just put it in.
Very good. But how many you got correct, my dear?
I got one wrong.
Wow.
Intuition.
Yeah. Agree. I like Rolling say, yeah, right. So it's not your intuition. I'm not against it. I fully support. To other people in other class, show off 好练，很厉害咩？Then you tell them, 呀，是咯，我就是这么厉害，因为我从小就读很多书，我从小就看很多这些，我讲很多英文，所以我 practice 很多 sentences，所以自然而然的我就是这么好练，这么聪明写的咯。Any problem, Cloud? Of course, we eat humble pie 我们要谦虚一点OK， 最重要是要谦虚一点。Of course, if the formula help you, please take note of these. But of course, don't worry. If you want, I can take my books. I got one specially a formula for this for adjective. It's like this one. It's like you say A, right? A beautiful old woman, an old beautiful woman. Is it A, B, or C? A beautiful old woman and an old beautiful woman. Sounds a bit weird, right? An amazing Floridian sunset, a Floridian amazing sunset. You see? 你懂意思吗？你读的时候不顺畅 ，get it now? So it's the same thing. This will help you in your editing. That's why it's called GPS, grammar, preposition, and structure of English. Remember, 喝下去 is not drink go down, it's drink it. 就是这样简单的。Okay, even though it's a very simple one, yes. Okay, like this one here, you see, a beautiful old woman, amazing. Okay, a child sample medium bottles. The one number first, right? We always go by number first. Okay, now you know adjective go by numbers and then followed by what? I myself opinions. But this one is more different from mine, but it's more or less the same. Okay, let's go to next one. Can we talk about this one here, and then of course definitions now. Never mind. Can we put everything in one place? Okay, as you know the essay. Okay. So the definition of place and society, as well as the reflections, what have you learned from today's lesson? Today is what, 19, right? What have you learned from today's lessons? What reflection? Oh, I learned about this adjective. I learned about the three grounds, the background, middle ground, foregrounds. I realized that the three grounds are very important in terms of analyzing not just the picture, but sometimes when you go out in the real world, you can analyze the foreground, middle ground, background. And it's very true for army personnel. They're to analyze the terrains, all right, the geography. Okay? I get some water. Remember your reflections, don't give me less than 80 words, please. But if you can give me more than that, Yeah, the sequence of adjectives is in fact very important, especially when you are talking about like some court case, all these things. If you give the wrong adjective and description, it's really making the whole things a bit weird. Okay, Lonnie, can you read your reflection, please?
I realized that there is a sequence in the adjective and how to apply the foreground, middle ground, and background in my visual text. I also realized that informative isn't really about being informal, but more of how much information is present to the audience.
Very good, very true. That is the about how much. Wait, let me rephrase. How much we can deliver the ideas, okay, the thoughts and the feedback to the person, and it's called informations or more informative. Yeah, correct. Thank you. So it's okay to make the mistake here, right? At the end of the day, we will elevate the mistake as much as you can and eliminate and extinguish the mistake and make it more excellence in your exam. That's all right. Okay, with the rest of you, how about do you talk about places and society, Lolly? You did not add into it there. Okay, maybe you can add in from here. What is your, we talked about the seven wonders, right, just now. So what is, maybe you can say one of the seven wonders, I feel that is the Great Wall of China is very significant to society because it brings the entire 1.4 billion people of China to show the majestic of the wall, that it was so great and so historical, something like that. I would say one of the wonders I learned about the Hanging Garden of Babylonians. The husband purposely built a beautiful garden on top of the castle so that the wife can enjoy the greenery, the flora and fauna of the entire forest so that he will not miss home. That's why today all the car park, most of the car park or even the condominiums rooftop, they build gardens, even the shopping center HDB, not HDB flat, the commercial building right on top of trees, right? So you see, we are being inspired by these historical events, historical sites, and they kind of use it. Wow, that is so wonderful, right? Thank you, Xian. Xian, do you still need any help now, so far? If you need help, please let Uncle Raymond know, okay?
Okay.
Right. Hello? You say something? Did you say something? Sorry.
Okay.
Huh?
I said okay.
Oh, you say okay ah, don't be so fierce 啦。我老人耳朵不好吗？谢谢你。Anyone, if you really need help, this year is a very important year. If you really need help, extra lesson, free lesson, you want to meet me, Uncle Raymond can meet you at Grassroots Club. I want a one-to-ones to have some consultations, some enhance and enforcements to learn. Yes, but don't bring your math, I can kill you. I tell you, don't bring math. Okay, who else? Hey, what happened? Why like that? The words cannot go out. Eh? Sorry, I don't know why the words cannot go out like that. Okay. I don't know why this one 跑来这边很奇怪. Okay, Indiana, can you read your answer, please?
I learned rule of adjectives, checkbox comprehension question, must take apart the question and the text to decipher the answer. The new words demise, adverbs, preprominence, shift, and archive.
Archival 就是储藏东西啊 to keep the past record.
Places and societies are different historical events that led to those places.
And that also led to different types of culture right now. Remember there's one essay talk about culture and heritage, right? So this is a GP essay question though. So if you want to do GP, see, look at the way they write the GP is totally different, huh? Who else? Nico 你给了吗？ Nico 还没有给哦。Okay, Xingyan, can you read to the class, please?
I learned about the format to write for the adjective. I also learned about the 7 wonders of the world and why it is so special. I also learned about how many hard work the people had to put in to create the 7 wonders of the world.
Yes, especially the pyramid, the Great Wall of China's, the Taj Mahal. Do you know Taj Mahal 很可怜呢? When they built the Taj Mahal, all the architects, whether the designer or the craftsman, all their hands and eyes are being chopped off and blind. Very true. And the thing is that the emperor, the king, built this temple is for his dead wife. 不是 alive 的嘞. Then you know why he killed them or torture them without their hands and their eyes? It's because they don't want them to build the same beautiful Taj Mahal. A very selfish king, this king, full of things. Nicole, you're too short already. Nicole, your reflection is very short, my dear. You have to write a bit longer. Thank you, Athena and Sing. Qinghan, your turn.
Well, I understand that sentence have their own respective order in terms of ordering things. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, I understand how the history affects current day development and politics. Yeah.
Yes, I don't, from now on, not just Qinghan. I don't want to see these 3 alphabet or these 3 words. I don't know. The more you say this, the more you affect your future study and your personal growth. 如果不懂就是打破砂锅问到底. You are an inquisitive student. You are an international student. You are an innovative student. Jolly well don't say, I don't know. Go and find it until you know. Go and find it until you know, not only know, but in-depth knowledge. Because when you come out to this world, you go and tell your boss, I don't know. Then next day you will get fired already. So please, you must know. Thank you, Zhonghan, your turn.
Today I learned about the sequence in the adjective and I learned about the formula to analyze the visual text. I also learned about the significance of a history building, which is a symbolization of the era or a country's identity. But because of the modern society developments, many of these historical sites are being forgotten.
I love your reflection, bro. I really love your reflection, especially these 2 sentences, which I nearly missed out to explain to you. It's true. This historical site is really bring out the values and culture and heritage. Nicole, Antenna, Qinghan, Hazel, Xingyuan, Zhonghan, and Luo Ling. If one day the Great Wall of China is gone, you know how we feel as being a Chinese. if the pyramid of Egypt, the pyramid in Egypt gone, what will happen if the Eiffel Tower is gone? If the Mount Fuji is gone? If the Malayan in Singapore is gone? Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ, I tell you, this is like a symbol. You are right, man, bro. Awesome. I will give you an A1 for this, Zhongren. It's seriously. You realize when you do this means you not only pay attention in class, but you really deep thoughts to understand why these seven wonders or the wonders of the world, there as places you可以容纳在这个社会几万年，不要讲这么夸张啊，几千年到现在还会存在，还在讲到这个头头是道，还是讲到这么栩栩如生。It's because these are the ancestors who use the old technology to build this, when new technologies has beyond the imaginations. Oh my goodness, these ancestors are really great, man. It's so bloody cool. It's so great. And let's hear it from Lorling, one of the seven wonders.
One of the seven wonders of the world is the Great Wall of China, which is important to prevent invasion and raids, but it's now one of a tourist attraction that brings people together to learn more about the culture of China.
Exactly. It kind of is a magnet. It's a kind of attractions to prove it. How can use the bare hand. Mostly it's 95% using 90% bare hands to build. Not like now, if you want to build Great Wall of China, you can use a crane, you can use a drone, you can use all the heavy machine to build, or like become Lego, just stack and stack. But 那边是一土一纳，一滴血这样做。你有没有听过一个孟姜哭长城吗？你听过这个成语吗？孟姜哭长城。他的 husband 去 build Great Wall of China。then 他就没有回来10年，等10年，他说 after 10年就回来。可是他看到那些其他的邻居的丈夫回来了，then 他就为什么我丈夫还没有回来？他就很 fed up, right? She went all the way to go and seek for answer. And true enough, when he saw Qin Shi Huang, he was so fed up, and Qin Shi Huang was so fed up about to hang her or kill her. And she cried until so badly, even 感动了上天啊，那整个长城倒塌嘞。until 秦始皇不可不相信，不是孟母啊，孟姜哭长城是吗？ There's a story for that. I can't remember. I mean, as an English teacher, I'm telling you, this is not talking nonsense. And it's true, and it was made into a movie before, or a drama. So okay, you tell me all these things for what? That shows that the words and choice of word emotion can touch something, whether you believe it or not. Is there a God out there? And if the wife is crying out so badly, so profusely, until the wall can collapse and then it's flooded and the thunder and lightning come in, to show the significance of how great the China built this wall and the significant history of it. Thank you so much for Zhonghen telling me this. Lord, Nico, I leave it to you. If you don't want to add more, can you carry on? If you want to add more, then you just add more. Carry on, Nico.
I learned that there is a sequence in adjective that I wasn't aware of in the past. And I also learned about the society progress and the heritage.
Thank you. Thank you for being honest that you did not know. But I can tell you, out of the 6 of you, next week I ask you the same question again. You might, oh my God, which sequence is coming first? The noun, the number, the opinions, the color, the size, the shapes, the origins, which one come first? Don't worry. There's a sequence. That's how we learn. Never mind. Let's look at what Hazel. Oh, Hazel, you haven't given me. Now you give me already. Okay, Hazel. Okay, then we can end the class, please.
I learned that there is an order to adjectives in a sentence. I also learned about the 7 wonders of the world and how interesting they are. They truly interest me, especially the Great Wall of China. This is because I feel a connection to my Chinese culture when I thought about it, and I can't help but wonder how grueling the hard work is to build it.
Wow, bro, you give me 4 alphabet. It's called 根。我们的 root 我们的 Chinese root ROT 对吗？根Thank you very much. You see, you see the lesson here is not I'm teaching you, you are also teaching Uncle Raymond there. The roots we are so important 的根不管华人在哪一个角落 of this world any parts of the earth when we talk about we as Chinese, the first thing associated is the Great Wall of China. Of course, there are other very significant things in China, right? It's like the second longest river in the world, and then the dams, the Sanxia, and then the Guilin, the Jiuzhaigou, and a lot of beautiful places that we can talk about in China. But because Great Wall of China is a kind of artificial, man-made stuff that makes it very significant because it really brings why the emperor want to build this wall to prevent barbarians and why they built pyramids and the baby hanging garden of Babylonians, Taj Mahal, or the temple in Mexico. All these they want to preserve, protect, and progress their heritage. Why is so important, Raymond? Because all these will come out in your comprehension passage, and you also link it to your JC. It's very academic, right? Not really, because it really brings to show that who we are, what we are, and how we want to live a better world for our next generations. Just like, what is the purpose of significance of 过年、端午节，还有那个扫墓，清明节，还有元宵节、中秋节。All this is like our ancestor built. Now 中秋节, of course, they got another history again. 端午节 is also history. Now all this history, why are we still carry on? Because it's all about Hazel. Thank you very much. ROOT, the root. So when you're telling me these are Raymond, so in case you have a conversation with teachers or you're going for a course that is related to philosophy, psychology, or something to do with social work, you can bring all this to talk about. You can bring all this to analyze. It's very informative. It's not informal, huh? Informative. Yeah, I like Luoling say, yeah, I know already. Don't keep mention, please, clown. I know already, okay? Not informal, okay, clown. Thank you, clown. Okay, thank you so much. I really want to see one of your essay coming out soon. You don't do that is your issue, but you know when you do, in case you really come out in your O level or prelim, you never know, right? Next week will be more fun, some interesting things. Thank you so much for all your patience and your understanding.